Hello and welcome to another XRC video. Thanks for tuning in. So today we'll be doing an unboxing and overview of the RC4GS radio system from RadioLink. So one of the main reasons why I decided I'd get this is I needed another radio for my FY06 project that I'm doing. Specifically, I needed another radio that could run the winch, as all the spare radios I have didn't have a 3-position switch on the 3rd or 4th channel. So anyways, let's have a look at the box before we get into more detail. So there's not really too much on the box, as you can see on the front here. Got all the features: 400-meter distance, it's got a gyro, high voltage servos, it's 4 channels and they're programmable, and it's got a failsafe. That's all nice to have. Not really too much else on the box, a little bit more information here. And that does it about it for the box. So what you get inside the box is the radio itself, the receiver for it. This is actually a 6-channel receiver. And you get a little disc with the manual on it. Well, I don't even have a CD drive anymore, so I obviously can't use this. I just went to the RadioLink website and printed off the manual for this radio. It's a pretty thick manual, got a lot of information in it, which is nice. So that's good. Well, let's have a look at the radio itself. So it takes 4 AA batteries. I've already put some in there, as you can see. We've got the steering wheel and the throttle. We've got an auxiliary channel trim, throttle trim, and steering trim. On the back here we've got the simulator port, power switch, and the USB port for upgrading the firmware. Over here we've got a switch and a rotary knob for the 2 auxiliary channels. And then here we've got the screen with the buttons for navigating. So let's just turn it on now. So as I said before, here's the throttle trim. You can see it's working there. And the steering trim. So to get into the menu, you press both the exit and enter buttons at the same time. And then we're into the menu where you can set the language. And when we go down, we get the model. So if you want to know which model you're using, or if you want to select which model you're using, I should say, you can go through the list. Go down again, we've got the endpoint adjustment for all of the channels. Go down again, we've got the steering exponential, the steering speed, the throttle exponential, throttle speed, the ABS. Now the ABS is for a gas or a engine powered vehicle if you're having a servo doing the brake. So I don't need to worry about the ABS on this at all because I've got electric vehicles and they don't use that at all. I can't quite remember what the Excel is. Let's just have a look in the manual so we can figure it out. Let's see. Where is Excel? Oh, here we go. Right here, so function which adjusts the movement characteristics from the throttle neutral position. The servo will jump to the input position at its maximum possible speed. Unlike exponential, which adjusts the whole throttle movement into a curve, throttle acceleration simply jumps away from the neutral and then leaves the remaining response linear. Yeah. If you understood that, awesome. I still don't quite 100% understand the throttle acceleration thing, but I don't need to worry about that. So let's continue on. We've got idle up, which is another thing for running a gas engine. So I'm not really going to worry about that because I don't need it. Down again, we've got the sub trim. This is to change the trim of all the different channels. Then we've got the reverse, so you can reverse the servo direction on all the channels. Then we've got the dual rate setting. We've got ATL. I'm not sure what ATL is. Again, we can find out in the manual. So the ATL is again another thing that has to do with some sort of brake adjustment thing, which I don't need to worry about. So we're not going to worry about that. When we go down again, we've got the programming mix, so you can mix channels together. Again, I don't need to use that right now. Then we go down once more, and we've got the auxiliary channel options, as you can see here. I've got the rotary knob set to there, channel 3, and the switch on channel 4. So then we can change the name of the model. Go down again to the voltage alarm. Go down again and we can set the gyro. I don't have it on, I won't need it with the FY06. Then we go down once more, we can set up the failsafe. Very important to set up the failsafe. And once more there's a factory reset. So I hope this unboxing and overview of the RC4GS was useful. If you have any comments or suggestions, just leave them below and I'll make sure to read them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.